things you can say to your takeaway and also your partner. It's a bit salty.
Hey.
Things you can say to your takeaway, but also your partner. You know, I got banned from coming in here once when I was pissed.
Things you can say to your takeaway and also to your partner. Between the two of us, we can split your nan.
Yes! That's the fucking winner right there.
World's worst animal trainer. As long as I can remember, I've wanted to be like a Disney princess, and I can fling open my windows and have the animals dress me in the morning, which is why I keep bees. Now, the bees obey me is the one golden rule: fear. So, now that the bees are good and afraid, stage one, we just jiggle the hive. And then I throw my pants at them, and behold, success! Now, anaphylactic shock be damned. It's time for the rest of the clause.
Wow.
I think we'll leave it there.
News reporter. And now for a fun family story. A mother, father, and their child have been discovered dead in the forest after a hike went wrong several weeks ago. Oh, a found family story.
Oh my God! It's the Shetland News. World's worst news reporter. Hello, welcome to Sarcasm News. Got a great show for you. Economy's going great. Yeah. Let's hear from. Let's go over to the Chancellor.
You wanna do something Monday nighter? I've got something for you, hold tighter. It's a show that's unpredictable and fast, and improvised by the cast. Monday Night Improv. Monday Night Improv. Sing it, Monday Night Improv. Monday Night Improv.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening, Mr. Billy Kirkwood.
Yes, thank you very much. Oh, there you go, James. Hello, quick smooch. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Monday Night Improv. There it is. This is so weird. How you doing? My name is Billy Kirkwood. Right. That's enough. What is this? I feel like it's the Muppets. Hello and welcome. Let me explain if this is your first time ever watching. First of all, it's a totally free comedy show on a Monday night, so give us a pass for that. Let me explain what Monday Night Improv is. I have got top comics making up improvised comedy based entirely on your suggestions. That's right, you're in charge. My name is Billy fucking Kirkwood, and we have got ourselves an absolutely outstanding show for you tonight. Yes, I finally decided to release. I got the gig I was after. Let's fucking rock this, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, first of all, he is known as MC Hammersmith. He is the baddest motherfucker on the block. He is also known as the author of our favourite monthly magazine, Papal Nip Slips. Please give it up for the one and only Will Naameh!
Blessed be thou, my child. There you go. Look at you swearing again. Fantastic.
Yeah, fuck it. I thought it was time to come back to the dark side, really, because I know everyone here and it's nice and warm. Up next, let's welcome. He is everyone's favorite hardener. If you ever find yourself in bed having difficulties, maybe the equivalent of thumbing in a wet Smartie tube, trust me, have a little think about Stuart Murphy and you'll be brick hard till you think your pelvis is going to split. Let's hear it for Stuart Murphy. There he is.
Wow, he's muted himself. God, he's old.
You're muted, Stu. You're muted.
I'm not muted anymore. I'm the man they tried to silence, but no, well, by they I mean me and my basic lack of understanding about mute buttons. On means on, off means off. Where will this witchcraft ever end? I'm here. It's nice to hear you swearing again, Billy.
It is nice. I've discovered the my old swearing mental G spot, which I believe on a guy is in and up, but on a woman it's in the front and come here. That's what I'm led to believe anyway. You don't say the words though. That would be rude. I've lost my way. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome up next? She's not only a Twitch partner, streamer, actress, writer, comedian, and so much more. Please welcome from Bonnie, Shetland, which seems like another country completely. Let's hear it for one and only Marjolein Robertson, who is on the phone looking angry.
Sell. Bye. Trying to hang up to my mum.
Are you well, Marjolein?
Why are you laughing? Good. I'm good. I found out today, here's a fun Shetland fact. There is no word for frog spawn in the Shetland dialect, for they are strange and new to our islands.
What place?
So hang on, you literally didn't have frogs until like recently.
Yeah, I don't know who brought them here, but when I find out, I'll shake their hand.
Marjolein, did you steal frogs from Edinburgh?
Yeah, maybe.
She'll never tell. Ladies and gentlemen, talking about people that'll never tell, and we're thankful for that. Please welcome the one and only Gary Dobson!
Hey, human interaction.
Yes, that's it. Everyone, go and touch Gary.
Yeah, I've just been spending the day posting frogs to various isles around the edges of Scotland.
What name would you give the frogs, Marjolein, if you had a chance to totally rename them?
That's a good one. Let me think. Oh wait, we're all here. Okay. Probably like Hoppery a Booty, you know?
Do you know, I thought it was going to be silly, but I totally loved it. I thought it was actually perfect.
I thought you were going to call them. I thought you were going to call them Monday Night Improv, but fair enough.
Oh, right. Well, I tell you what, before we kick things off, the way it works for Monday Night Improv is you are as big a part of the show as anything. We're going to be looking for your comments wherever you're watching. Loads of people watching from all around the world. Well, it's awesome to see you, but we are going to be wanting to get suggestions from you guys. So when that comes about, you pop them in the comments, beef, and you are plugged in like a butt plug, awkwardly being tried out in a shop. They've got one to keep behind the counter just for you to have.
He's
a play.
back, ladies and
Probably
gentlemen.
not cleanliness. Probably not cleanliness. I don't know. I expect they probably have one in the store for you to try. That's all I'm saying. Like they used to have in shoe shops, all those things when they used to measure your feet when you were a kid.
You know, when you didn't used to swear, these digressions never used to happen.
Because I've embraced my ADHD and I love it. It's comfortable. It's comfortable not understanding any of what I'm saying. It is weird. It's cheeky. Right. Up next, we're going to kick off our first game. One of our absolute favourites. It is, he says, looking at a bit of paper, because clearly it's not his favourite.
Here's a game we trudge through because we fucking hate it. It's what you doing.
It's what you're doing. What's going to happen is we're going to kick that off. One of us will take on a mind based on your suggestion in the comments. It's over to you. So we can take on an action. It could be absolutely anything at all. It could be, I don't know, it could be artificially inseminating an owl in flight. It could be trying to, you're at cabaret and it's the big event, but you realize you didn't bring your juggling balls. So you end up just shooting your glass eye out your arsehole. It's completely up to you. It could be anything at all, like a cannon. Pooey! And you just see a big eye coming towards you. It's an image. It's just not a nice one. Hit us up in the comments. It could be anything at all. Pop it in there and we'll get to it in all good time.
Question.
Right. Yes.
If you had forgotten your drugging balls, so you had to pop your fake eye in and burst out of your bum like a cannonball,
Yes.
and then it hit you in the face, that means you have to be able to bend over double to look at your own arsehole.
Oh, no, I was going from the perspective of the director. But
Oh, I thought
if you could ricochet it and it could do that and it pop back in, what a fucking act. That's all I'm going to say. What a fucking act. Right, we've got some good ones coming in. Let's see. Try to get frogs on a ferry. That's a good one. Trying to unmute a Zoom call. Someone being passive-aggressive with you there. Stu. Trying to chat up Sandy Talks Wigs. Someone trying to be passive-aggressive with you there, Gary. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to kill or not to kill mosquito sitting on your ball. Okay. Extracting a blocked sinus with tweezers. Listening to your hair grow. Rolling a set of what you think are dice but are actually testicles. So I tell you what, I think we're going to kick that off with Mr. Stuart Murphy. Stu, do any of those take your fancy or do you want it random?
Oh, you pick me one at random.
Ooh, I think in that case, in fact, I'll hand over to James. James, what do we have?
We've got quite a few. We've got milking a spaniel. We have
Done. Milking a spaniel.
Milking a spaniel. And then
Milking a spaniel.
Paul M. Well done.
that will pass on to Will and all the way around, and we're going to see where this motherfucker goes. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for What You Doing?
Milking a spaniel.
Stu, what are you doing?
I'm torturing this dwarf the only way I know how.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm watching paint dry angrily.
Gary, what are you doing?
I'm trying to force a motion through Parliament.
Marjolein, what you doing?
Oh, I'm just saying hi to everyone at the Rick Rolls support group.
What are you doing, Billy?
I think I'm being haunted, but I'm pretty sure the ghost is a bit too touchy-feely in the wrong way.
Stu, what are you doing?
Regretting putting my pogo stick on automatic.
Oh, that takes me back. Well, what are you doing?
having fun in a safe and controlled way.
I honestly thought he was having a fag. I honestly thought he was lighting a fag there.
So he's doing maths. Look at him having fun.
Gary, what are you doing?
I'm trying to list 10 things to justify my existence.
Oh, God.
It's the depth. I feel like, Marjolein, what are you doing? Apart from winning a BAFTA?
That wasn't a speed bump I drove over.
Billy, what are you doing?
Oh yeah, sorry, I got way too into that. I'm pretending I've had a bad fall to get my son in trouble and make people think he pushed me over.
Just happy to watch this, to be honest. Stu, what are you doing?
Having the world's worst orgasm.
No.
All right, we'll stop it there.
I will not become another GIF.
I always enjoy when we find the unexpected line that Will has. But I will say, for consistency, it is usually orgasms in all fairness.
And we all remember those bad ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You haven't had enough if you hadn't had a couple of bad ones. Jesus Christ.
Jokes on you, Gary. All of mine are bad.
We had I was just going to say we had some people have upped their games for their suggestions. Can I just
okay
trying to headlock a kangaroo?
Oh, nice.
Mocking a leopard while tickling it with a feather, and like Stephen Crawley, I think he's done this. I think this is where that's came from.
Taking acid and trying to upset your body
Your
with
own
your
body
penis.
with your own penis. Wow.
All I'm going to say is thank you for that, Stephen, and that is now the property of Monday Night Improv. Marjolein, if you're ever looking for a topic, like for any of your stories, I think literally you might have the titles here. In fact, maybe we'll come back to some of these later as maybe a potential movie title. We'll come back to that in a little while. Maybe have some fun. Right, our next game is what was we never really got a topic for this. It's a game and it's things you can say in the supermarket, but also during sex. Feel free to join us in the comments. I'm sure you'll have some fun with that. So anything at all, things you can say in the supermarket, but also during sex, or to your lover, if that makes things simple. I'm going to start off with Mr. Gary Dobson. Gary, if you would, things you can say in the supermarket, but also during sex.
Things you can say in the supermarket, but also during sex. What about, wow, I've not seen those in years. I remember them as being much bigger. My nan used to put those out on a plate when she had visitors round.
Great.
Things you can say in the supermarket and also in the bedroom. Oh no, it's already soft.
Things you can say in the supermarket, but also in the bedroom. It's Friday night. Fancy a finger buffet? And come here.
This is why all my orgasms are bad.
It's weird. And it's odd and cheeky.
Those are the lowest on the ladder things that are.
Sorry.
Things you can say in the supermarket and also in the bedroom. Yes, I have a loyalty card.
Wow.
Things you can say in the supermarket and the bedroom. Yes, it's Lidl, but it's cheap.
Very good.
Wow. Things you can say in the supermarket and also the bedroom. What about this time I've written a list because there's always something I forget.
Nice.
That's good. things you can say in the bedroom and also the supermarket. Hi, could you please point me towards the meat?
Nice. Terrifying at the same time. Things you can say in the supermarket, but also during sex. I've paid £1 for this. I can abandon it wherever I want. I've said that.
Things you can say in the supermarket and also in the bedroom. Would you like help packing?
Wow. There's a story behind that.
Things you say in the supermarket and also the bedroom. I'm doing a big one.
Wow. Is it your monthly?
Yeah, doing a monthly big one.
Things you can say in the supermarket and also the bedroom. I just wanted to get my hands on some buns, but look who ended up with chocolate fingers.
That's how I'm going by the PG. Fair enough.
Things you can say in the bedroom and also the supermarket. I'm sorry, it's kind of embarrassing, but I actually don't know how to self-service.
Bastard! Bastard! Literally, I was going to do that next. But I was
I didn't write that one. I just came up with that right now.
Perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It's excellent, in fact. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry about this, but I've made quite a mess up the aisle.
Oh.
You need somebody to mob that up. Clean up in aisle 4, please. Right next to the condoms.
Say in the supermarket and also in the bedroom. I'm happy to help. It's no problem, madam. You'll find one next to the plums.
I enjoy
things
hearing
you
you say plums.
Things you can say in the supermarket and also the bedroom. Oh, look, I'm sorry it's a mess, but Jamie Oliver told me to try something new.
Any more for any more?
Oh yeah, I can throw a couple more out. I think. What about? I'm sure I used to be able to get a banana in here. I blame Brexit. Or perhaps I like that I can just keep popping in and out without any human interaction.
Oh God.
I'm tempted, but that will probably go moldy in a few days.
Nice.
Or what about? Would it be weird if I just asked for a cuddle?
Any more, guys?
Yeah, I was going to say, oh, no, that does look lovely. Thing is, I'm trying to lower my salt consumption.
Wow. Thoughtful.
And
I've got one
also,
more.
I wasn't...
No, Marjolein, after you.
Well, this is a Billy-inspired one, but I was... I wasn't going to come here again, but I set Fanny to munch. Because it's like eating.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
I just felt I'd reached a crossroads with a catchphrase that included Fanny and munching. I just felt that was too far. On that note, things you can say in the supermarket, but also during sex, that'll never feed a family of 4.
Things you could say in the supermarket and also in the bedroom. Oh, well, this is embarrassing. I've shat myself.
I don't think we can beat that.
Wait a minute. You can say that for any of these.
Give Will a chance. Give Will a chance.
Come on, let's give Will
I
a chance.
was just heckling Stu. That's the fucking get out of jail free card for all of these mashups.
Shh! Don't break it. Don't break it, Will. Don't break it.
I can't believe you used it.
All right,
I was waiting to see what you'd like to fuck.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck this supermarket. Yeah.
Nailed it. There we go. We're not beating that.
When
James.
When it comes to saying that, Will sort of Asda.
Hey. Hey.
I can do this, Aldi.
One second. Send a corsage to Comedy's funeral, please. Thank you very much. That'd be lovely. Thank you very much. Just checking in with our old friend Comedy. Sadly died about 3 seconds ago. All right, we've got some good ones in the comments. James, would you mind taking us through some of your favourites?
We have literally all of our chat goes all the way up. There's been so many comments.
Well, we all go all the way up, James.
Yeah, let's just. I'm literally just going to pick them at random.
If it's crusty, leave it. Can I return this? The beef is smelly. I've never seen beef spelled that way. Are you a bag for life? Merry Christmas. We have a deal on stuffing. Oh my God, that sounds like the best Bond catchphrase. Merry Christmas. We have a deal on stuffing.
That's great.
And then come here. Do you do contactless? Gary's favourite. What wine would you recommend with this cheese? Jesus God. I always see your grandma early in the morning. I like it better with Mary Berry did it. Fucking hell. I didn't realise you had to pay. Right, that's enough. You guys clearly all go into supermarkets horned up like you're about to split in two. Good for yous. Right, the next game we're going to play is, well, you might have seen it in the news. Great news today that they finally got the boat that was stuck. It's finally managed to move. Sadly, literally 5 minutes later, another boat got stuck in there. So we're calling it... Is that a simplified way of putting it? I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen to the news. So we got it rammed up your canal. It's a brand new game. What happens is Will Naameh here, ace reporter for the Naameh Times, and of course People Nip Slips magazine. He will be having to guess some of the details about this story because he's been sent out straight away. He doesn't know a couple of things. He doesn't know the name of the boat. How ridiculous. He doesn't know its cargo, and he doesn't know the unusual method they use to unstick the boat. That comes to you guys. So, Will, we're going to have to say bye-bye to you, Will, just a second. So in the comments, I want you guys to find out what's the unusual method they use to unstick the boat from the canal. And while we're doing that, we're going to get some details for these guys. So first of all, the name of the boat, Marjolein, what is the name of the boat?
I think I may have come up with my first ever pun. It's a whole yacht of love.
A whole yacht of love. A whole yacht of love. That's the name of the boat. So you're taking care of the name Marjolein. He's got to guess that. You're going to do your best to help him. Cargo is Gary Dobson.
Yeah.
So Gary, the cargo is.
You give me a cargo, Billy.
The cargo is it's carrying an entire cargo of Russian VHS meerkat handjobs videos.
Russian VHS.
Meerkat handjobs. Meerkat handjobs on Russian VHS.
Wow.
Oh no.
Tiny hands.
Russian VHS meerkat handjobs.
Yes.
Wow.
You
Again.
need 10 minutes.
5 minutes. Come on. Gary's got one of them behind him on the shelf. Let's not fill ourselves. And finally, the unusual method. The unusual method they have. Let's see if we've got some good ones. A giant wet fart. Stu, this is what you're going to have to help him with. Perhaps the method is something to do with beans and the music they produce. People seem to be quite excited about the idea. Lucky grab claw. Ooh, quite like that. Quite like that. I think, or a lubed up giraffe. A million scuba diving squirrels with microspades, maybe coming for the VHS. Moses parting the sea and filling it up with custard. Any of these take your fancy, Mr. Murphy?
Well, I do like the person who suggested they sent out their thoughts and prayers. But how can I not go with a human-sized pigeon?
A human-sized pigeon.
I see it there in the comments. A human-sized pigeon.
I love it. I love it.
I'll be honest, Stu. I'm not sure it's going to get as far as you within 5 minutes.
You're going to be fine, Gary.
I don't think so.
Nothing but faith. Nothing but faith. So to reiterate, the name of the boat, which Marjolein going to help him with, she is a member of the ship's crew, and the name of the boat that she's on is A Whole Yacht of Love. The cargo is the popular title Meerkat Handjobs on Russian VHS, and they're using a human pigeon in order to dislodge A Whole Yacht of Love. Right, let's get in our crack reporter Will Naameh from People Nip Slips. Here he is. There he is.
Goodness. Hello, it's me, Will Naameh, reporting for the Naameh Times. Another ship straight up there. Let's talk to the crew. First mate, hello.
Oh, sorry. Hello.
Hello. Now, of course, the name of the ship is very specific, isn't it? Very specific.
Oh, it's so funny. Just such a mashup of rock and nautical, like the ship itself collided on the rocks, I suppose.
Yes, a mashup of rock and nautical. ACDC.
No, what? No, that's another company ship.
Yes,
in here.
Of course.
No, it's named after a band that, my God, it would sink like a lead balloon.
Like a lead balloon. Led Zeppelin. C.
Well, one of their songs, you know.
Is this a bad time to mention? I literally couldn't name you a single Led Zeppelin song.
It would be
And frankly, you all know I'm shit at pop culture, so why have you done this to me?
By the way, I thought you were gonna phone me after last night when we did a night of passion all night. You could say there was much
passion, much sex.
Yes, or another word for it. More romantic.
Much lovemaking, much fucking.
Yes, there was much. Yes,
fucking. This is gonna take forever.
If the ship had a dent in it that ripped open, it would have and water would pour in. It would be
a wound.
Not a word for it.
An asshole.
With less arse.
An opening. A hole.
Yes. And then does that remind you of a Led Zeppelin song? Oh my God.
I don't know any
hole.
You know I don't know this.
What kind of ships did you sail well as a rich boy?
A spinnaker. A yacht. A yacht.
Yes. Yes. A whole yachter.
A whole lotter. A whole lot of fucking. A whole lot of sea. A whole lot of seamen.
I care about you, Will. It's more than just fucking. We are in.
A whole lot of love.
With your fancy ship name.
A whole lot of love yacht.
Pun. Make a pun. Make a pun.
A whole yacht of love.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool.
Good luck.
Yeah. Yes, and it is very important that we get all of this cargo through. Once upon a time, it would have been contraband, but you know, it might be on an outdated format. But no, you're doing that bad. Do it Betamax. Do it beta. Not that one, obviously, because that is even more obsolete.
VHS, 1,000 VHSs.
That's but from a specific country. I wonder if you can guess which one.
Russian VHSs.
Oh, with a very specific title. Sometimes the answer can be found in the palm of your hand. Simples. Oh, money shot.
The Russian VHSs have compared the meerkat adverts.
There is no comparing to be done, but these animals are doing something very specific, especially on the backstroke.
Russian VHSs of swimming meerkats?
That is not the kind of backstroke I am talking about. Do not squeeze too hard. The helmet will fall off.
Russian videos, VHSs of wanking meerkats.
There is a very... Not what they are only using one part of the body.
So Russian VHSs of meerkats, but just their hands.
And what are they doing with their hands?
They're wanking.
Which is called a
masturbation.
It is a form of labor.
What?
Labor is
fun.
Labor is if you are performing a form of labor, you have a steady
job, a hand job.
Right.
Russian VHSs of meerkats giving what hand jobs?
45 seconds. Too. Good luck.
Oh my God. Fuck.
I can't believe we got that out of the canal. I can't believe we got help from perhaps our biggest feathered friend of all time. I can't believe we secured his services. It was something of a coup.
A big pigeon.
Oh, not just a big pigeon, but one of a specific height. Probably more like your average male than female, but certainly of that species.
A 5'9" pigeon?
Doesn't have to be a specific height, but
tall pigeon.
The same dimensions as a particular species.
A human-sized pigeon, a man-sized pigeon. Yeah! That's how it got out. This was Will Naameh from the Naameh Times. I'm stressed, so I'm going to have a lie down. Goodbye.
Wow. Wow. Do you know my favourite bit about that? It was Jen right in the middle of it going, such an innocent.
You all know I don't listen to music that isn't hip hop. You know I have no knowledge of pop culture outside of very niche things. Why would you think I would know any Led Zeppelin song?
I think it was you struggling to go quite urban with another description for wanking.
Yeah. Listen. Well, if it wasn't for Led Zeppelin, there would be no hip hop.
Oh, I did enjoy that. I won't lie. I did enjoy that. That was splendid.
That noise is going to get clipped at the
I
end of the
did
show, and I'm
enjoy
going to
a
be
brief
selling it for
visit
like
from
10 pounds a
Rabbi Gary Dobson there.
That's right. I ended up in Fiddler on the Roof by the end of it.
Oh, good lord.
Ugh.
I have to
Good lord.
say, I felt really bad when I heard Marjolein trying to get to love by going sex. It's basically the same thing.
Oh,
Did I say that?
Very wholesome, very
Something
wholesome.
along those lines, yeah.
I really, really enjoyed that. Right, okay. We got
I
another
like
game.
when Will did it could be a hand job because he said it's not work. It's fun.
Yeah. He said wanking shouldn't feel like work.
But it does. But it
Depends what your job is.
Yes.
Wait till you're old enough that you just give up in the middle of one. Right. It's like, not for me. I've had enough. I'm gonna go watch reruns of Games Master. Right. We've got, listen, if you haven't had a Stunner or Patrick Moore, have you even really lived? Don't clip that off, James. I don't need any more of your clippy nonsense after. I don't need any more of your clippy shit. Right. First of all, just very quickly, just to remind you, this Friday, we are going to be doing another one of our exclusive Zoom shows. That's right. It's going to be a little different to this. It is going to be us doing the live improv show as normal, but we are going to have an audience. You're going to be an audience because we can hear you. You can see us. It's a virtual comedy club. It's a completely different atmosphere. It's so much fun. We would love to see you. There's only 19 tickets left, and our special guest is actually going to be the amazing Joe Heenan. So limited tickets left. I've put the link in the comments. Grab yourself some tickets. Only $5 per house. It's a cheap night. It's about an hour and a half show. It's loads of fun. And if you've enjoyed us here on Monday Night Improv on a Monday, you got to check out one of our Zoom shows there. And I fucking blast. Right, let's go on to the next game, which is QVC. What's going to happen is myself and Stuart Murphy, we're in the studio and we're selling a product. But what we need is somebody put, I need you to give me an item you would find in your house. It could be anything at all. Be as inventive and kinky or weird or whatever you want to be. Just go for it. Anything you would find in your house. But try not to make it like, I don't know, like John Cena's dick lips or something like that. But try to make it something a little more, a little more progressive. Right. If we can do that. What?
The meds are wearing off, Billy.
Or kicking in.
Not taking the meds anymore. That's the point. Right. So anything at all, just throw it in there. Something find a house, and we'll build an invention from that. What's going to happen is I'm going to be I think Stu is the host of the QVC show. Yes. I'm going to be the inventor. I'm going to get calls in about our brand new invention from Gary, Will, and Marjolein. So they're either going to be complaining, asking a question, or who the fuck knows. So let's see some of the stuff we've got in. I quite like a pop-up pirate hot tub machine. It's interesting, although I don't like hot tubs because you're basically making crotch tea. I don't see the point in the hot tubs, to be honest.
Well, put more than just your crotch in.
No, but even if you sit in it, you're just sitting boiling your balls in your crotch. I don't see the point. I don't see the point of a hot tub. They're fucking ridiculous. What? Am I the first person to point it out? I don't think so. A remote for a TV I don't have. Socks with mittens. A turd someone is attempting to hide in a marble floor.
Hide on a marble floor.
Joe, I want to know what happened to you, sir.
What do you think hiding means?
That's right up there with Gary's story about someone walking up a kid's shoot with a turd in their hand. Oh God, Jesus! Right, at least it's not as bad as me not killing a horse. We'll get back to that later. A whisk, an electric triangle. I tell you what, for a bit of fun, I think we will go with the pop-up pirate hot tub. I think that's a great invention. So we're going to hand over to our very own Mr. Stuart Murphy, who and his brand new show on QVC. Take it away.
Hello. Welcome to another edition of Getting Away with It Clean. our own show that sells you themed bathtubs, themed bath accoutrements, all based around piracy on the high seas, kidnapping, larceny, robbery, that kind of thing. I'm afraid if you're phoning in for the bank robbery loofah, it's sold out. Well, it didn't sell out. In fact, they're all stolen, but that's the kind of thing we love here. But I'm joined here with one of you know him and you love him, one of our favourite inventors, Mr. Wilfred Dingle. Hello, Wilfred.
Hello.
Hey, he's back. Probably you are on, Wilfred.
Hello.
He's probably our best-selling inventor. He's the inventor of the shower head that you use in a getaway car.
Am I on?
Now
Am I on?
here. You're on, Wilfred. Why don't you
Hello.
tell us about your latest invention? I gather it's all about getting booty clean. Is that it?
I don't know about you, but I found myself out of my hot tub cleaning me bits. Like you do, it's the best way to do it, which I first discovered the most authentic way, easiest way to clean your balls was with a Clare Old Foot Spa. But after I was asked to leave the shop, bit of comedy from the 90s there for you, what I thought I would do is I would put together something a bit different and a bit new. You've got a hot tub, you get you want your friends in the hot tub, don't you? Sometimes
You do.
your enemies. Sometimes your enemies. You want to keep a close eye on them. But you got to keep the kids entertained as well.
That's
So
true.
imagine, if you would, a hot tub with a bunch of tiny swords, tiny openings for swords on the sides. You push the sword into the wrong hole, poof, you take off like a catheter after a bad cough. Poof, off it goes, flying into the air. And then your enemy or your best friend is hurtled towards their death.
Well, that would certainly liven up hot tub time, wouldn't it?
It
It
certainly
would
would.
make me feel like I was on a treasure island of the high seas, but warm.
I mean, we can't all afford the rhythmic tunes of Dizzy Rascal. So I find this is a better way to liven up your hot tub party, blasting a bugger into the air.
Well, it's certainly what I've been looking for, and I wish I could buy one, but unfortunately, as the host of the show, I can't by law. However, I'm sure we have people. Well, I can see the 3 phone lines we have are jammed with 3 people. So let's get our first caller on the air. Hello, caller number 1, you're through, and Wilfred's here to answer your questions and to take your order. Come on in.
Hello. Am I
Hello there.
through? Hello. Am I through to the studio?
You are indeed.
Am I caller number 1?
You are.
Do I have to legally change my name to caller number 1?
No, that's entirely up to you. Go ahead
Am
and
I
tell us.
on? Am I on?
Wilfred's time is precious.
Right. Yes. Well, hello, Wilfred. Thank you for inventing the pop-up pirate hot tub. I have purchased one of your hot tubs, and it is currently in my backyard.
You're very
however,
grateful. You're very welcome, madam.
Well, there is a slight problem, you see. I don't know if it's the ambient temperature of the hot tub, but you see, the entire hot tub has been taken over by frogs, or as I like to call them, hoppity booties. Now, because they've taken over, which is it's rather well defended, the hot tub, because you've made it into a pirate ship, and now I'm afraid that neither myself nor my Auntie Ethel can get near the bugger. The frogs have manned all the cannons. They're familiar with the rigging system, and quite frankly, if we get within 12 feet, then we just get pummeled with cannon shots.
I must imagine you must be hopping mad at that. Hopping. Am I on? Am I on?
Hopping
Am I
mad.
on? Oh,
I
the
see what you
darkness.
did there.
I don't think it's a funny situation,
Oh, the
to be honest.
darkness. Take me.
To be honest, I've not been able to make ball soup for weeks.
Well, you know, the soup that is drained from the bollocks is very important, but
I
have
tried
you
dangling.
considered a duel with the frogs? Now think, bear with me. Bear with
Right.
me.
Yes,
There'll be a
I'm hearing
leader. There'll be a leader. He'll have a
Yep.
cape. Most likely, he'll be friends with Rupert Bear.
Right.
Maybe have a hat.
Here's a reference. Here's what you do is you challenge him to a duel, right? You walk up and you say, "Hall, you scaly cunt," and he will immediately accept the challenge. You get him in the hot tub, but then your mother or your aunt blasts in a sword, shoots the fucker in the air. You're king of the hot tub. You're back to making your scrotum trifle.
Exactly, and I think that's rather on you if you can't defeat a frog.
Right.
Plus,
Well, it all sounds.
You're overlooking the basic point you're making is that this hot tub with pop-up pirates comes with working cannons, and a lot of these hot tubs you buy in the shops, the cannons are simply ornamental; they don't work.
Yeah, well, it's the working cannons that are keeping me from my own fecking hot tub. I mean, it all sounds great. It sounds very aggressive. To be honest, I think I'm just going to try and coax them out with some jammy dodgers. Thank you for nothing.
Well, you just don't sound like much of a man to me, and I wouldn't have liked to have been next to you on the beach at Normandy.
Well, I'm glad someone.
We have
said
the
it
next
too.
caller, please.
Ring, ring. Hello.
Hello. You through?
Hello.
Wilfred's waiting.
My name's Peter Wetcastle. How are you?
I'm very well, Peter, but that's not the issue.
It's not your real name. Who are you?
No, my name's Peter Wetcastle. No relation. Anyway, my issue is I tried to set up my hot tub, my pirate pop-up hot tub as instructed.
Right.
But instead of using one sachet of gunpowder, I used all 40 kilograms I bought as an additional extra. So that were about 20 seconds ago, just before I rang, and I'm now hurtling towards the stratosphere at 150 miles an hour.
You will do.
Can you see the man in the moon?
I'm not quite close to the moon yet. If there's reception up there, I'll let you know. I've got a question, though. Do Amazon deliver to the moon if I need to gunpowder myself back home?
Well, it's tricky, you see, due to Brexit.
Yes.
And I believe that the moon is considered to be that would technically make you an illegal immigrant, and I'm afraid you'll have to apply for residency. Or you will be deported.
No,
I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules.
I hate paperwork. Oh, I'm just through the mesosphere.
Okay, well, you will be coming back to us very soon. I'm sure. Would you like us to try and deliver you a Buccaneer bouncy castle?
Oh, I would love that. And the gravity on the moon is 6 times lighter, so I'll go very high indeed. That's me through the thermosphere. That's the next one.
Well, I have to say, your internet provider really is doing you a solid job. That's a great signal you've got. Thank you very much.
I'm calling through mobile, not through internet. How do you think phones work?
I don't know. I invent hot tubs. That's the whole point. I mean, I'm very excited to come back onto the show. I mean, obviously, we're going to have our Connect 4 face masks. They will be available very soon.
Good. Because that's what the fans have been waiting for. I think we've got two very good points there. They have working cannons and more gunpowder than you could ever reasonably need. However, we do have one more call. Let's hear from them. Hello, you're through, and Wilfred's waiting.
Hi. My name is Vela Tulloch. I run Shetland Seal Sanctuary, and I just really wanted to thank you for this.
You're welcome.
I mean, I was just going to ask, Dickens, we have gotten this new hot tub as an amazing way to get the seals ready for being in a body of water before they go back into the sea. I mean, these seals have been through a terrible time, but they're just ready to be acclimatized to go back in the North Atlantic. But there's a button here, and I'm thinking, should I push this? Does this release more of like a saline water, or...
For God's sake, push the button. Push the button. It's a journey into darkness you can't turn back from.
Well, we've got 3 of our seals almost ready to be slipped just now, so I'll push the button and see. Oh my God! Can you see? The water's gone red! Can anybody? Oh, it's floating! Oh no, Jupiter! Oh no! Oh.
Ring. Hello, I'm just through the ionosphere and there's a seal with me.
Oh, well, that's just part of the service. Don't worry about it. There'll be another one along in a minute.
Hello, I'm afraid that the frogs in my hot tub have ganged up with other hot tub owners throughout the neighbourhood and have created a flotilla. There's one with frogs, there's one with ducks, there's one with... I'm not sure what kind of animal that is, but it looks weird when it's wet.
Hey, you must be hopping mad. Have I done that one? Oh,
I can't get near them.
Well, okay. I'm sorry, that's all the time we have.
Stuart.
I just want to say that if anyone's interested, we have a new restaurant up here in Shetland.
Okay.
It's the Sealery. A cavity with seals.
If anyone's interested, I just barreled into the side of the International Space Station, creating a gaping wound in the side of it, and now I'm dead.
I think they're squirrels. I think they might be squirrels, but they're wet.
So what we're saying is that the pop-up pirate hot tubs can bring animals together to help you travel to places you've never been for, and finally ascertain that maybe seals aren't ready to go in the ocean and they should stick to the land where they belong. Thanks for calling in. Join us next week. We'll be looking at more wet pirate products on the Wet Pirate Product Hour. Thank you.
David Attenborough was an inside job. Finish there. Right. That's the longest and strangest game of QVC. I tell you what, do we think we have time for a quick product placement?
I think so.
Let's go for a quick product placement. Mr. Will Naameh, there's Joe Heenan's Facebook page. Sorry, his Twitter page, I should say.
So this will be our guest, but I've just noticed he's on 57.9 thousand followers. Could we get him to 58,000? I've always wanted to do that.
What, like tonight?
I don't know how many followers we have.
Well, all I'm going to say is I'm going to unfollow him just to see if we can.
Take that, Heenan.
Right, that is our amazing guest, Joe Heenan. Join us on the Zoom call Friday. It is going to be so much fun. We haven't got to play with Joe since the olden times, so we're really, really excited to have him back on the show. Right, next game is product placement. Mr. Will Naameh, how would you best describe our next game?
This is a very simple game. It's going to be two people doing a two-person scene from a film that doesn't exist. So what we need from you guys is a title of a film that doesn't exist. So do type that in the comments. But while that's happening, the other three of us who are not in the film are going to turn our cameras off and then jump into the scene and try and crowbar in as many blunt, obvious, and awkward product placements as possible. So I think it should be obvious as we go, but it's going to be extremely contrived. And I, for one, can't wait.
Right, let's get some made-up movie titles in. It could be anything at all. Could be Dawn, How Dare You? The Great Greg's Heist. 7 more different reasons why ankles are bastards. And other Wim Wenders movies. Anything at all. Harry Potter and the Freshly Smacked Arse. Blueberries. Die Hard with a Vengeance, but with bald eagles. I wonder where you got that idea from.
God, that's good. God, that's good.
Very, very good. Fuck off, Will. Fuck
God,
off,
that's good.
Will.
God, that's good.
What about being in the moment? Fuck. Here we go. Highlander 69. There could still only be one. Jangle Your Keys.
Oh, lovely.
How mysterious. I think for Jake's on a plane. Jake's on a train, sorry, big pun. Let's see. The Birds, but with Will Naameh.
God, that's good. God, that's good.
Part of me is actually tempted to see the latest Highlander sequel just to see how that could possibly turn out. How's your Scottish accent, Will?
Well, it's Gary and Marjolein doing the scene. So,
it is.
It's completely irrelevant.
Pardon, Gary and Marjolein. But still, I stand by. How's your Scottish accent, Will?
Fucking dreadful. Bye.
Wow.
Was that a Gosling Bun impression right at the end there? Did anyone say that? Cheeky bastard. Cheeky bastard. All right, I'll tell you what, guys. Do any of those titles take your fancy for your movie, or do you want to stick with the latest Highlander sequel?
I'm terrible at Scottish accents, but I'll give it a go.
Oh, sorry, Gary. Say that again. You cut out for a second.
Oh, did I? Sorry, I was ceding to Marjolein.
You were ceding to Marjolein. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you some options. One more time. We have Highlander 69, Jangle Your Keys.
It's between those two.
I think,
Jangle
ladies,
Your Keys. Okay.
Go with Jangle Your Keys. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please, good luck with that. Good luck with the Scottish
I might even try a Scottish accent for it.
Oh, my God. Good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the premiere of Jangle Your Keys.
So, did you put them in the bowl?
What was that, Hen?
When you walked into the party, by the way, it's me. Hello, I invited you.
Yes,
did you
of course.
put your keys in the bowl?
I did. I took them very carefully out of my pocket, and I saw a ceramic bowl by the front door.
Yes.
Already with some keys in it, and I thought that must be the place for me to put my keys. So.
We've done trains, we've done hotels, we've done internet, we've done TV, and now Virgin bring you Branson's Bowls. A bowl that connects to your Wi-Fi router. Bowls. Branson's Bowls.
And I thought, that looks like a bowl with a good reception, so I've simply left my keys there. I'm not really sure what happens next, but I am excited to be here.
Well, I'll just take this then. And I'll just make sure that they're all there, and I'll have a feel.
Oh, you're so sensuous, the way you rummage amongst all those Yales and mortises.
Hi. When I rummage through keys, I don't like them jagging against my hand skin. That's why I moisturize using this. Eagle's Tears. The moisturizer made from eagle's tears. Simply rub it in and you can feel the crying from 60,000 feet. Eagle's Tears.
Oh, I can smell the eagle. I can smell the eagle's tears moisturizer on your hands. I hear when you use that product, you have no regrets.
Yeah, sorry, the styling in it, I love it. Okay, anyway, I really hope that you...
I'm Lee Latchford Evans from Steps. You've got to buy my new book of bird-related insults. Look at you big beaky twat. He wishes he was dead. Lee Latchford Evans from Steps. Make a step in the wrong way and call a bird a cunt today.
Which keys have you pulled out?
Do you drive a Skoda?
I do, and I think that they must be mine because I recognize the Spider-Man keyring that dangles off the end.
Well,
what does this mean? What happens now?
This means we're to be married.
You see, marriage also always comes quickly when you use Robinson's tit wax. Robinson's tit wax. Unwaxed tits, no thanks.
We are to be wed?
Yes.
Thee and I are. This is the tradition of the Isles. Simply by removing my keys from the bowl, we are to be joined in matrimonial bliss for once and for always.
It is because it is my house now and you come with it, you see?
Robinson's tit wax, now available for women.
Oh, I see. By pulling out my Skoda keys, you not only get my car, but you get access to my bin cupboard. You get the keys to my house. You have the small key there for my...
Hey, have you only ever filled a cupboard with like tools and clothes and cutlery and other things you might find in the cupboard? Well, now a cupboard for bins. Bins which traditionally go outside or under the sink. There's an entire cupboard for bins now. Bin cupboards. A place where you would not normally find a bin. Bin cupboards.
Listen, you beaky shit, I've been after your bin cupboard from the moment I first saw it in your kitchen.
So this isn't about love at all. This is about getting your hands on my pedal tops.
And I could do it now that I have this eagle tear protection. Come, I must get you to scrub the floors in this house before you make my way to yours.
Oh, you feathery twat. How dare you? How...
At least I'm not a pigeon-eyed, eagle-toed, yellow-beaked blue tit.
You cut me to the quick, madame. You have obviously been reading in your spare time.
Well,
You
when I
have
have
blue
5...
tits. Insulate them with Robinson's all-weather tit wax.
When I have 5 or a 6 or a 7 or 8 minutes, then I read my book.
Books! Buy them!
Very well. Then all that is mine shall be yours.
She's a killer queen. Hi there, I'm Lee Latchford Evans pretending I'm Freddie Mercury. Divorce? Don't bother. She'll keep the kids and possibly eat your legs. Divorce. Think about it.
So that is us now together forever.
Yes. You, me, and But wait 1 moment. You may have the key to my bin cupboard,
Yes.
but you do not have the key to my bin liner cupboard.
No, I'll get juice at the bottom of the bin.
Yes, you shall. And it will be your problem, not mine.
If you order today, you can get a 10% discount on Peter Wetcastle's 10% off delicious bin juice. That's right, I'm selling my bin juice. The first dead space celebrity. My bin juice. Please buy my bin juice. Found in the bin cupboard, a place where you would traditionally find a bin.
Lemons.
Not keep the key, the bin bags and liners in the bin cupboard. How many cupboards can you own?
Looking for excitement? Try wanking backhand.
Do you have too many cupboards? Try the cupboard. A cupboard to keep all your cupboards.
Don't let your loved ones be saddled with your funeral costs. Spread the cost by paying for it yourself or having no relatives.
Hey, do you hate putting out the rubbish? You should, because basically you're helping your house have a shit.
Books!
Fuck books.
Well, you two aren't married to me if you're not giving me everything. How can this be a wedding at all?
Well, I guess it's off then.
Yes.
I guess we're at an impasse. How nice to finally be in the scene again.
We'll continue to jangle on your belt as you wander around, clucking your way through town for any which bird will have you.
I put tit wax on my lemons and now I can't see.
Oh God, this is bin juice. Oh no, hang on. Oh no, it's Tennant's Lager. Ha, booze.
And scene?
Scene!
I thought that was the best thing we've ever done, to be honest. Well done, everyone. Well done, everyone. All right. We hope you enjoyed the show. Again, just a quick reminder, we are doing our show on Friday. Some of you marvelous bastards have already bought some tickets during this show, which, as surprising as it is also a delight. So tickets are only £5. Like I said, it's going to be us and the brilliant Joe Keenan. We now only have 15 tickets left. So yeah, we're going to want to get on that pretty fucking fast, I suggest. Right, the final game of the night is one of our absolute favourites. It's World's Worst. We get any suggestions from you guys each and every week. We're looking for suggestions for next week's show and Friday's Zoom show. So pop them in the comments. Could be World's Worst anything. Could be job, hobby, situation. But today, folks, we are taking on World's Worst Health Inspector. Yes, bringing you all the excitement of something that's not that exciting. So, World's Worst Health Inspector. Why did we kick that off with Mr. William Naameh?
Okay,
Billy Namsey. There he is.
As they call me. World's Worst Health Inspector. Oh my God, a mouse. Oh, so cute. Did you ever watch Basil the Great Mouse Detective? I used to love that film. I'm going to call him Basil. I'm keeping you. You are so cute. Do you get these all the time in here? You are so lucky. I can't give you more than A, but you know what? A star. You're so gorgeous. Mwah.
I loved it.
World's Worst Health Inspector. Well, that concludes the inspection. I'm afraid I found a dead elk in your fridge. But I'm prepared to let it go.
Oh, hey, it's so lovely to meet you. And oh God, I should tell you I'm a leper.
Wow.
You may notice I've nothing on my bottom half. Well, I like to inspect the surfaces by just scooching around with them. And then if I don't get thrush after 3 days, then it'll pass for being clean. Or at least it was clean.
Oh God!
Wow.
What an image! That is
Wow.
fucking. What's Marjolein doing? That's the health inspector. You leave her to her business.
Right. Well, I've had
Mummy's
a thorough
working.
I've had a thorough look around the premises. Your stock rotation is very good. You're doing very well on labelling anything that goes back in the fridge. You've cleaned up that scat problem that we talked about last time. But just finally, to complete the health inspection, I'd just like to cup your balls, and on the count of 3, I'd like you to cough. 3.
Excellent. World's Health Inspector. Oh my God. A cluster of cockroaches. These are so cute. Did you ever watch Wall-E, where he's a cockroach is the best friend? I used to love that film. I would love a cute, buggy best friend like that. Oh my God, these are adorable. Do you get these all the time in this kitchen? Oh my God, you are so lucky. You should have some sort of reward. I can't give you more than A, so here's £1,000 of my own money. I'm a health inspector.
World's Health Inspector. Back! There's germs everywhere. On every surface, on the floor, on the walls, on the ceiling, on the food. And there's only one disinfectant strong enough. Human urine!
Wow. World's Worst Health. Oh, he's off. Oh,
Feel the
God!
stream of health.
Now, that's a BAFTA-winning performance. Look at that.
World's Worst Health Inspector. Okay, let's get the inspection started. We're just coming here and... No, don't clean up. It's so dirty. Oh my God, so hard. So hard. Let's check the fridge. Oh God, I can smell the smallpox. Oh, my crotch wants to split open and just drag it all in. Like The Thing. Have you seen The Thing? Oh God, The Thing. I think that's fine.
World's Worst Health Inspector. Let me just go.
Oh, no.
Strong scent, but tons of citrus and aged. This bin juice.
Thank you. It's me, Peter Watcastle. Thank you for coming to my restaurant in space.
Wow.
Lovely.
Okay, yes, well, it would appear that you have a small infestation, and as far as I can make out, your infestation is stone imps. Fortunately, I am a level 17 sorcerer, and I have summoned my group of adventurers to aid me in this quest. So, fear not, I have a staff of unpoopening that will clear away some of the crap that's on the floor. Yes, and my dwarf friend here, Gronk Naymates. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't realise Naameh is actually short for Naymates.
Oh, no.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
It's like being back at primary school again.
Naymates, Naameh.
Little Willie no mates. World's Worst Health Inspector. Oh my God. A fully grown Bernese python. Have you ever read the Bible? The snake who becomes best friends with Adam and Eve. Pretty sure that's what happens. It is so cute. Do you get these a lot in this kitchen? What? No, it's recently escaped from the zoo next door. Oh my God, you're so lucky. Oh, look, it's coiling itself around my throat and asphyxiating me to death. You should be rewarded. Please, I can't give you more than A. Take my internal organs. I don't need them. I'm a health inspector.
Mr. Murphy, sir.
Pretty good, right?
Okay, that was fucking excellent, mate. Genuinely thought you were dead.
That was my BAFTA.
Just check the fridge here. Someone gave that plate of sausages a gun. Why? That's a basic health code violation. Yeah. I had 2 days left to retirement. Why? This is the way my partner died.
He went out with a banger.
Way.
Okay, I'll just let's start it. What kind of pint is this? AIDS? All right. It does hit the spot. I'll give it that. Okay, that's fine. What have we got next?
A pint of AIDS.
A pint, yeah.
Okay.
Well, they have those pop-up theme pubs all over Edinburgh, don't they?
They do, yeah. I'm looking forward to when the lockdown's lifted. I can go for a refreshing pint of AIDS, Billy. Not a half pint, nor worse. I had
a schooner of cholera
the other night, and by God, it didn't touch the sides. But I tell you this, it wasn't the same as going out and getting aided up with your mates.
It's kind of a shot, really, isn't it?
Take the
I just like staying at home with 12 cans of syphilis, personally.
Yeah, wow, syphilis. That's a woman's drink. I didn't know you were gay, Will.
Well, that showed me. It's like me back at primary school again.
Miss Marjolein Robertson.
I like my gonorrhea neat, but I always end up crying. Anyway,
I do it the other way around.
World's Worst Health Inspector. That's what it is. Hello. Oh, you know what? Everything is actually really fine. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Here's a quick tip. Honestly, 5-second rule is okay. So if it's fallen down, you can pop it back in again. So yeah. I just recommend you just get that vomit back into their mouth as quickly as possible. Never know what's there.
Oh.
Any more for any more?
What about yeah, you've done very well. Yeah, everything's pretty much in order. I would say that if one thing, few too many bins. I would recommend just keeping some of them in a cupboard.
I've got one. World's Worst Health Inspector. It's what, you've got mice? Oh, don't worry about that. No, pest control. No, that's a lot of money. Here's what you do: you just pop them inside yourself. There you go. Problem taken care of. Humane. It's humane. Crush the little bones to death. And look at these buns. Oh, look at these buns. All right. I'll have a pint if you don't mind.
There's refreshing pints of etc. Look. These surfaces have been all wiped down thoroughly, but it only kills 99.9% of bacteria, the specific product you're using. You want to kill 100% of bacteria? Here's what you need. Boom! Robertson's tit wax. Honestly, get that all over your counters. Holy shit! You could eat off it. I wouldn't eat it, though. It's very toxic.
World's Worst Health Inspector. Well, this is awkward. I've shat myself.
Insane.
I'm going to fuck this health.
Right.
Would it be awkward if I asked for a cuddle?
I don't know if you noticed, but the first one was a munch from me. So
yes.
So it was.
Well,
listen.
Led Zeppelin. Oh, yeah.
Get that off, James. Right. We haven't even had a fun show. This has been...
can't be our new slogan. Set your fanny to AIDS. We can't do it.
I love this. Look, Natural Timber finished triple bin store. Michael said there's a picture of that just in case you guys need to go for
a bin store, not a bin cupboard.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Stop it. Oh, yeah.
It's an outdoor cupboard.
Otherwise known as a shed.
Yeah.
That's what
Let's get out here or Joe's never going to come on the show. Once again, you can buy tickets for Friday night's improv show. The tickets are on Eventbrite. They're only £5. I'll put the link in the comments again. They are a lot of fun. Everyone comes in, we have a good laugh, we play the games, and you get to drink and be merry in your own house. It's lots of fun. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to check out Miss look at our pal. Twitch partner Marjolein Robertson sitting over there. When are you twitching next, Miss Robertson?
I was also going to say, don't forget to buy us a pint of AIDS. I mean, a cup of coffee. Buy us a coffee. Yes. I am twitching tomorrow at 7 and Wednesday and Thursday at 8.
Right.
Town Folktales. Tomorrow's the story of S.E. Patel, who created Much Land.
Sweet. And make sure to check out as well. I'm going to be doing broadcast on Thursday, and we're talking about wrestling on Wednesday night as well. You can check that on Twitch. Right. That's all we've got time for. See everyone on Friday, and we'll see you all very soon. Bye.
Bye. You want to do something Monday nighter? I've got something for you. Hold tighter. It's a show that's unpredictable and fast, and improvised by the cast. Monday Night Improv.